Welcome to another episode of Husbands Watching Housewives. I'm Scott.
And I'm Geoff.
And we just watched an episode of the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Yes, the season finale.
The season...
17 finale.
Okay. I was going to say the filler finale.
Filler, but then that last part, you know.
I'm the last part of every finale makes... Not even the last quarter.
I think between like the last quarter and then like the Where Are They Now?
I feel like they supersized this episode because without the supersize, there would have been an episode. Like it just would have been any other episode. But the supersize would brought it home.
Yes.
So it's almost like they edited together an entire episode and they're like, well, there's not enough for one more. What if we just extend this one the length of a party?
Right.
So,
right.
But you know, not every season can be a nonstop banger. We know that for sure. Mm-hmm. So no, it's overall this was a satisfying finale. It just took a little while to get there, in my opinion.
Yes.
So,
but you're right. I feel they gave Kay like she did 3 songs, and like almost like the full song. So I think any other. They needed to like have some fill some time. Yeah.
I really want to know if the rest of her album is nothing but alcohol references.
Well, I mean, the title of the album is Jesus and Whiskey. So this is my confusion because I think maybe it's supposed to come out last year when they filmed this, last November or October. And then it's just coming out this October because she just put out the single.
On July 31st.
Yes.
Okay.
Like I saw her performing it on Kelli and Mark.
Okay. All right. Is it Mark and Kelli or Kelli and Mark?
It's Kelli and Mark.
Okay. I mean, as it should be.
Yes.
I mean, Kelli is the Regis now, so
basically
that makes sense. She's the headliner.
She's been the Regis for a while.
For sure.
I mean, Regis has been dead for a while.
Why do you got to ruin? Why do you got to ruin a good day? I you know, any day I remember Regis Philbin's alive, or I forget. Anyway, you know what I'm saying.
Here we go.
Yes,
into the episode.
You're gonna have to cover a lot of this because I was really disinterested at the beginning because it does just feel like any other episode. Like they were clearly trying to put bows on things. But I feel like a lot of it was just like...
You said bows. I'm like, bows?
Oh, no. Wrong franchise. Yeah. No, they're trying to tie ribbons on things and just kind of put them in neat little packages, which I don't know if a lot of the drama this season was kind of drama. And so to like try and wrap it all up and give us these nice, neat little packages was like, oh, okay, thanks. Mm-hmm. So if you want to go in order like our notes say...
Yeah, let's do it. So as we said, Kay was getting ready for her listening party. So in 48 hours, she was putting that together. So there was that. And then she and Pinky and Shamea went to the pumpkin patch where Shamea's daughter met Pinky's daughter, which was super cute. She's like, hi, I'm shy. I liked that. And basically they're just gossip about Drew and the horse thing. And I think that at that point, Shamea got into my HOA charged me because the horse pooped on my lawn. So, you know, she and Rosie with those HOAs.
It's interesting to me that a house that large is in a place with an HOA.
What I was thinking.
But I guess if it's a gated community, I mean, someone runs the gate, right?
It's not like out on its own. It's like Millionaire's Row.
Right. Yeah. So there's probably like a collection of homeowners that try to make sure no horses shit on their front lawn.
Right. Like maintaining the main streets.
Right.
Maybe they have a park or something.
Yes, the HOAs in their parks. Yes. They love them. So,
but the whole thing about like, it was suspect of Drew being like, oh my gosh, this horse, but I am dressed up like Beyonce as Cowboy Carter. What a coincidence.
Yeah, I mean, again, like as Shamea says later, she's like, oh, well, they didn't get my address from nobody, you know, so someone knew where to deliver that horse. And on Drew's behalf.
Where they would be shooting. That's true. Like, how else would he have known?
Right.
Because production would have just been like, oh, sure, here's a stranger.
And again,
here's Shamea's address.
The fact that her, her employee was there to kind of manage the whole thing as well. Like, clearly someone got in touch with someone who got in touch with someone else. So, yeah, I mean, I can see that Drew is ultimately responsible for that. Yes,
her and her, as they said, Timu, Jay-Z.
Yes. So
then, yes, we see Kelli and Phaedra.
Well, you just skipped over the line where it says Drew discusses her divorce.
Oh, Drew discussed her divorce.
And did not share with us all the things we learned at the end of the episode.
We'll get to that, yeah.
I know, but like at the end, that actually, like as much as I give Drew a lot of shit for, being kind of a lame-ass housewife, No, my heart went out for her hearing like
you did like
all those things. Like
your pearls a bit.
I gave a little aw. Like that's as much as I want somebody more exciting entertainment on my television, I don't want to hear that these bad things are happening to them.
I feel like I saw that on Instagram that basically they're saying that the divorce went through. He got the house. He has primary custody of the kids, and she has to pay child support.
Yeah. And
as they said, reportedly this happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, if that's the case, I mean, it makes me wonder all those allegedlys that Ralph was throwing around a couple of years ago, like how many of those are actually true? Because like for her, again, I guess when they say she lost primary custody, that doesn't necessarily mean that like she doesn't have any custody. She might have shared custody, and that just might mean.
I feel like primary is like where he has the kids the majority of the time, and she has visitation like every other
right
kid.
But it didn't say that Ralph has primary custody. It just says that she lost primary custody. So
well, who else would get the custody?
But if that could just mean that they both have shared custody, that she's no longer like the only sole decision.
But I feel like they would have said that.
I hope they would.
Yeah,
because it does really makes me feel really, really, really bad. Not like sorry for her, but like
used to the women getting.
And that's the thing is that they say for a mother to not get primary custody, there's usually some really damning like circumstances.
But let's not be Emily Simpson.
That's true.
And talk about a woman losing custody of her kids.
Yes, we should not.
Yes.
But either way, I mean, my heart does go out for her because, I mean, either way, like if she was used to having primary custody and she no longer has it, that's got to be heartbreaking. And then to lose her home that she was living in and all that stuff. So I wonder if that Airbnb was really their new home.
There's one thing, like, yes, we talk smack about Drew, but I think that she... we always say that's like a broad thing to say, like, oh, she's a great mother. But I think she cares so much about her kids. And yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Feel bad that if this is the situation for her. Because I think what she does is for her children. The show, the music she's trying to make, the movie she's trying to do.
The plays.
It's all about, like, putting food on the table for the kids.
Right.
So...
Yeah. No, it is
like that. She's not. She may be a liar, but that's the thing she's not lying about. Is her love of her children and.
Oh yeah, no one would ever say that. No one would say that. They would just make fun of her wigs. Which actually, her wigs are pretty good because they're Portia's wigs.
Girl, she needs to get back to go naked.
But we should move on from Drew.
My enemy is my friend.
It just makes me, it does make me sad. Like to hear that she, didn't come out on top and all that, especially with all her posturing that she was giving these last couple of years. It is a little bit of a letdown because like if we are to have been on her side, to find out that she did not succeed in all of her plans for her divorce, it's disappointing, to say the least.
No, it was like, when she broke down with her mom at the house, it was like, oh, that's, this is real.
Her mother is a lot.
And 81.
Yeah.
And was dancing like she was 21.
I don't know about that, but let's say 61. Let's be generous. Hey,
well, talking about, she was like ready to break it down. Like she was 21, not like she was breaking it all the way down.
She wasn't about to drop it like it was hot.
No, I think she's just like, I'm glad to see 81. I'm not going to break this hip.
Just drop it like it was lightly toasted.
Like it's lukewarm.
Yes. Yes. All right. So Kelli and Phaedra prep for her day in court.
Yes. Which you find out at the end, one, it didn't happen. Because he is tried suing somebody.
He's suing the county.
The county.
Yeah. So what Phaedra was saying, that seemed like a stall tactic. So just doing whatever he can to like prolong the decision that will ultimately come down, which again, that makes you feel really bad too. Like for Kelli to have to go through all this for years and then, he just keeps pushing it further and further and further.
It's crazy that she said she hasn't spoken to him in years.
And hasn't even seen him.
Yeah. And then at the end, so did he go to jail because it wasn't contempt? It was, I missed that.
I missed that too. And I don't think it was quite clear, but either way, I think through some shenanigan he was pulling, I think it was for lack of child support payment, I want to say. Something was what it was. Like he was ordered to pay child support within X number of days or make a payment on it or else face jail time. And I think that's what ended up happening.
Right. And I don't know if he's still in jail. Probably not, because this was like last fall.
I would hope not.
So, yeah.
It's interesting because, like, did they ever say what her husband did for a living? or what she did for a living before she had the restaurants and everything, but like,
yeah.
Oh, that stuff, Drew being shady about the restaurant closing.
Let's take back, let's put that in a box. We feel for Drew, look how she thinks. But let's, out of the box, how nasty is it? And why would you roll up on this woman's business and see, oh, it's closed now, guess I'll have to go to Waffle House? It's like, what did Kelli do to you to warrant this, like, vitriol?
Yeah.
You know?
It's just uncalled
Not
for.
enough for that. So it sucks that, like, you know, to lose a business and to, like, you know, going through stuff with her ex-husband. It's like, you're going through stuff with your ex-husband. Why would you
exactly.
do that?
I mean, women supporting women, and that's,
right.
You know, that's not what was going on.
Wow, Drew. Wow.
you got to do your Ramona a little bit more.
Wow.
Pretty good. I'm glad I could recognize that. See, that's how good it was. I could at least recognize it. Oh, wow. So
now you're just like...
That's my Christopher Walken right there.
Wow.
Sorry. Yeah, that was kind of messed up. So then Black makes an appearance at Drew's mother's birthday party.
Correct.
Sam must have missed that part too.
He didn't miss much. He showed up. She was talking about how she wants something to do with Timu Jay-Z, who brought the horse. And then Black shows up. Black likes her mother. You know, they're still just friends, so she says. Dr. Ken makes an appearance at that party. He and Phaedra snuggle up. And then he goes back and forth with Porsha, which is kind of funny. It's just funny to see Dr. Ken, who has been like the therapist from Potomac to Atlanta. He is booked and busy. Yeah.
But yeah, I assume Black only made an appearance at the show, or they only included it in her birthday so that when it comes up later.
I think that's a fair assumption.
Yeah, okay. All right, cool.
Yes. Yeah.
Shamea's surrogate shows up, and then we get to shock, but no, it's Carol Channing.
We thought this was...
Sorry.
Raspberries. We thought this was odd. I thought it was odd that Gerald was just being the surrogate for the first time right before she's about to go through everything.
Right.
But, you know, whatever.
Like, you'd think that, like, through some sort of matching process that, like, this is the couple you're going to be carrying for. But I guess maybe if you're, like, a high-profile, you know, busy person.
Every agency is different.
Right.
So, in their guidelines. But it could be that, you know, Shamea was dealing with the brunt of this and organizing things, and, you know,
I do wonder though, like, if it does come down to it in the end, it's like, you know, if you are, like, let's say like Shamea was married to like a huge multi-million-dollar, like,
Black Bill Gates.
Yes, exactly. Just I think there could be a situation, well, he's busy running, you know, our lives and everything, I'm gonna, you know, talk to you, and like, really, we're the ones having the relationship.
But it's such a vital person who is carrying, as we've said repeatedly, her last male embryo.
Right.
And, you know, rightfully, like, I'm sure, let's take it back. I'm sure he is very supportive of her, like, as they're going through this. It's very stressful. She wants to give him a son. It's their last chance. You know, I wonder, I can't remember if she said if there's other embryos, like female embryos.
Oh, they did kind of suggest, since they keep saying last male embryo.
So it makes you think
there's some others. Yeah. But either way, you're right. We should give him the benefit of the doubt there. But it is a little odd that it's like, oh, by the way,
we're on camera.
You're about to carry my baby. Nice to meet you. Right. You know,
Daphne, was it?
It was Daphne.
Funny, like,
oh yeah. Thank you. But good callback.
So yeah, and we find out at the end that the surrogate did get pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully that all goes well, and, you know.
And apparently Shamea told him while they were taxiing for takeoff or landing, one or the other.
And one of their planes.
Yeah.
Or their plane.
Or on they were on a regular commercial flight or something.
Like private.
Looks first class to me. I don't know why. Like, on private planes, I never picture people sitting next to each other. I always picture them sitting across from each other. So.
That's true.
That looked like one of our typical, like, we're going on vacation selfies, you know? So.
True that. What else?
I got a notification on my Facebook page. Okay. Sorry.
Porsha and Sway discuss their relationship.
Now, they discussed it a lot, but, like, I wasn't really quite clear as to what happened with Mike.
So, at this point, Mike has told her that he loves her. She's still trying to decide between the two. She tells Sway that Mike says he loves her. Sway was dating somebody else, but she's not really like dating somebody. So, but by the end, they are official at Kay's party. Unfortunately, Mike found out about it from Instagram.
Which I do have to appreciate Porsha for being like, it's not, I didn't handle this well. Like,
yes, that's really, that's very grown up to say.
I mean, grown up for her as a reality TV star to say on camera for sure. Right. But like, and she does say that she tried to like make it good.
She made it better.
But she tried anyway. Yeah. But like, I can't imagine that there's much you can do when it's like, oh, by the way, I'm not seeing you anymore because I'm with someone else.
Right. Or Instagram official.
And it does make me wonder, like, if I don't know Mike from anything, but like some men might not react well to a woman like choosing another woman over them. And so hopefully he's not one of those men.
Right. And I think, he seemed like a good guy and who loves easily. So hopefully he finds the right person for him.
Where does this loves easily come from?
Because he said, I love you to her. Oh. And she was like, whoa, that's really quick. Okay. So that's why I was like, he falls easily. Which, I think if Sway wasn't in the picture, I feel like Porsha would have gone for him.
Oh, yeah.
Because she also loves love and jumping into a monogamous relationship.
I think marriages is what she said. Yes. She likes to get married.
Yes. She's the Erica Kane of Real Housewives.
She got a few more names a few more marriages to go for that.
A few more Merricks and Montgomerys and Chandlers. But yeah, I think so. Yeah, but they are still together. They're very happy, she and Sway. And as
they've done a lot of family vacations, apparently.
Yes, I've seen them on Instagram.
Yep.
She posts a lot of vacations. She did this with Simon too. Porsche just loves a vacation. God bless her. I wish I could vacation.
Her everyday life is just so rough. No, I mean,
all that hair she's got to deal with.
Probably endless amounts of posts, I'm sure.
Yes.
So a lot of influencing to do.
I guess would she say she's an influencer? Would you say that?
I would say she's an influencer. All things. She's a
influence for herself, though.
Yeah.
Like she's promoting the sheets. We need more sheets.
I can say we still haven't gotten flannel sheets or her comforter.
And the comforter.
Need them.
By next BravoCon, we need those two things, Porsha.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you.
And you're not hearing this at all, but maybe you will.
Maybe Lauren will hear it.
Yeah. Because Lauren's just doing nothing?
No, maybe Lauren just likes podcasts about Real Housewives. I don't know.
I like we're supposing a lot of things about Lauren right now.
Well, she's doing yoga.
She's sitting around. Get out of my damn head. I was like, she's just sitting around doing yoga, listening to random podcasts.
Maybe she is. Maybe she's like, ooh, is it 2 T's today? Is it Bravo's Most Wanted? Or is it these lovely Husbands Watching Housewives?
It might be those Husbands Watching Housewives. I like option C.
Yeah.
So I think that moves us on to Angela and Amari talking about stuff.
Talking about marriage. We see her wife through FaceTime.
Valeria. Which I swear to God, I thought Angela called her malaria. I couldn't. I was like, her name is not malaria.
No, it can't be.
Valeria. Like, I was thinking Valeria Golino from Hot Shots. Remember her?
Hot Shots?
Hot Shots, the parody movie with Charlie Sheen.
Oh, with the curly hair.
Yeah. Valeria Golino.
I don't know
what happened to her. We should look her up later.
Yeah.
But Valeria, I don't understand any of that conversation. All that seemed like you and I said this was a very clunky scene. And I think it's because they were trying a lot to not say certain things.
Well, as Andy says in the trailer
for the reunion,
he said some fans think that you might have an issue with your daughter's lifestyle. Can you speak to that? I really want to hear that because that's what it seems like.
Right.
Not just that she got eloped secretly, but she is with a woman.
Right.
And it seems like Angela doesn't want to talk about that with her other children. But that could be totally false. But we're not given any other information.
And and for production to play it in that way, which they clearly had to have made a choice. Yes. It does make it seem weird. But I did see, knowing that or suspecting that, it seemed weird that she was like, go ahead and call her. We should do it. And that's what was weird. We should have a heartfelt moment over FaceTime. That was just bizarre to me. I get that
she wanted an apology, basically, for not being told about the elopement.
That's just weird to me. Yeah. What's done is done. Celebrate your daughter and her new relationship.
But then the daughter's like, oh, maybe you were right.
And that's what's weird is like, you basically whatever happened, Angela had her daughter say basically like, yeah, I might have some regrets. Like, you were right. Marriage is tough, which I still hate it when people are like, marriage is a hard work every day. It's like, it doesn't have to be. Like, maybe your marriage is, but just because your marriage is doesn't mean everyone's has to be. So it just weirded me out, that entire scene. It's
a broad statement too. Like, marriage is tough. Yeah.
I mean, I understand like when marriage is going rough that, yeah, you got to work at it. But it's like Angela made it seem like, oh, we have a horrible day every day and we're barely lucky we're together. And it's just like,
well, and Charles is like, why am I here?
Well, I also started to wonder if maybe the problem isn't just Angela. Maybe the problem is Charles. Because like once the wife was on the phone, he was just a little bit like, So I don't know. There just seems to be something a little bit not clear about what's going on.
I think Angela's the problem. Or maybe you're right. Maybe she's feeling she's seeming this way because the thing they're not saying is that Charles, I don't know.
Right. Who knows? But either way,
hopefully it gets cleared up the reunion.
And the whole scene just felt very awkward. And like, I don't
Dinner
feel
was awkward. They took the little kids away and they did the FaceTime.
I don't feel any satisfaction out of seeing any of that outcome. Like, I have more questions than I have answers.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, yeah. Kelly's trial didn't happen. We already went over that.
Yeah.
Shamea and Drew bicker about horse poop. What a great note. I couldn't have written it better myself.
So yes, we get to the party, the listening party, and Shamea's like, oh, by the way, Drew, here's this fine I got from my HOA for the horse poop from your horse.
I like that Drew starts questioning how invalid it looks, as though an HOA is like really this huge multi-conglomerate, that they have this official invoicing system. Most HOAs are just, Patty down the street with her, her copy of Windows 98 and Word 2003.
Windows 98.
I downloaded this invoice template. So I don't know. That looked pretty legitimate to me. And the fact that she hands it over to Phaedra and, here, Phaedra, can you take care of this for me? And Phaedra's looking through it like, I mean, it's talking about this and that. And
seems legit.
Yeah. I mean, I hope Drew paid it.
Girl, Drew did not pay it.
That's the thing, though. Like, whether Shamea is being shady or not, like, that's one thing. Like, approach that. But, like, Drew should have been like, if this is real, I will take care of it. And just shrugged it off.
But that's not Drew. Drew doesn't take accountability.
See, I don't like this side thing.
Yeah.
Like me, I would be pissed off. I would be totally pissed off if someone as filthy rich as Shamea was to be all like, here you go, here's this $2,200 bill because you had a horse delivered. But at the same time, I'm responsible for having a horse delivered to your house. If that's a legitimate bill, I'm going to pay it as much as it sucks.
Right.
So. But
also the fact that she thought that Shamea was like just, was like making mock invoices from the or like paperwork. It was just
just dumb.
It was classic Housewives to be like, this thing, and like it's funny because it's horse poop, but then it's like you owe me money, and other one's denying it. So that was a good classic Housewives.
Is it as classic as Drew bringing that damn clapper to the reunion that we see next week?
Oh my God, I thought we outlawed props a long time ago.
I would have hoped so.
Why is she? And they all just seem so, like, she must have taken it from behind a pillow.
I think so.
Because they all just seem so surprised when she did it. And the fact that she's like, cut, no. It's like, no.
And it goes over so poorly, you can just tell that it just does not land at all.
Like a lead balloon.
Right. And the fact that Phaedra uses it later seems like it works 10 times better for Phaedra for whatever she was doing.
Yes.
So, I mean, good for Phaedra.
Godfather.
Right. I don't know that I need this whole Godfather of Atlanta thing with Phaedra.
Or Lady of the Glen.
Yeah.
Or just be Phaedra.
Yeah.
Just be you.
And I didn't understand how her little final thing was, but her land in Scotland.
She had a story. That's why I did that.
That's true.
Yeah.
She should just a glorified friend of. Maybe next season.
With a big salary.
Well, for sure. But they had to with, the absence.
Speaking of salaries, before we get into like the where are they now, we saw right before this that Queens of Bravo said that Reality Blurb said that contracts went out after the reunion was shot and that Shamea's out and they're trying to get NeNe in.
Yeah.
Which it's still rumor until the network says officially. I could see it though.
Right.
And we talked about all the reasons why we thought Shamea may not come back, whether it's of her own choice or whatever. But I could see it.
Yeah, I mean, as much as we thought like NeNe would never be back after the lawsuits and everything, like, clearly Atlanta has been a struggling franchise of sorts, or it hasn't. Maybe it's not struggling, but it's not as acclaimed as it used to be. People are. Right. It's not on everyone's tongue. It's not what everyone's talking about. The way that Salt Lake is, or even Beverly Hills, as boring as it was most of the season last season, still got talked about.
Like, this season was an improvement over 16 for sure.
Right.
I think they're still building, but it's building better. It's not completely there yet, but it's definitely has promise.
I don't like the idea of bringing back an old housewife and the whole idea that this will save the show. The whole idea that they're bringing Carol back to New York just to kind of give it some sort of anchor in what. Like, I don't think that's the answer. I don't think bringing NeNe back is the answer. But if NeNe comes back and everyone loves it, great. I'm for it. But I feel like if NeNe can come back, then Kenya can certainly come back.
Yes. I think my opinion is that it's not the answer, but it definitely brings attention.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing Carol back to New York, I think it does give it a bit of an anchor because it's a mix of old and new, but it's the right old, if you will, because it makes the most sense as opposed to like Ramona, Luann, Dorinda, whatever,
right.
Or Sonia. So that to me makes sense. And I think people would love to have NeNe come back because she is such a strong figure in the housewives world. So it's like Vicky coming back.
Right. My problem with bringing back the older housewife, especially one who, left such a void like that, is that I worry about them coming back and feeling like they own the show. Yeah. Like I was kind of worried about Porsha coming back, honestly, because like she was kind of coming back to after a loss and when there wasn't a whole huge direction for the show, and I just wouldn't want someone to come back and feel like they can do whatever the hell they want, right, and that like they're the reason everyone else has a job. Like I don't feel like Tamara was like that when she came back to Orange County, but I feel like the argument could be made that truly that might have been the case, that like, she could have done whatever she wanted. And I just worry that, ultimate power corrupts, absolute power corrupts absolutely. I don't want anyone to come back.
I think with Tamara, though, it's like, I think she was really focused on doing her job and being, that firecracker.
And not being fired again.
Exactly. I think once you're fired, it's like, you don't want to go back.
And that's the difference. Yeah. I think with NeNe, like if NeNe comes back, she could very well get it, a big head about it and be like, I'm the queen of Atlanta and I can do whatever I want, that sort of thing. And I just would hate to see it when these shows revolve around one or two of the housewives as though they're the reason the show exists.
Right. It's an ensemble. They should all be equally interesting.
And so, yeah, maybe I'm, just being presumptive, but like maybe NeNe would come back and, share the spotlight. But, from what I remember about NeNe, she's not one to share the spotlight. Right. She likes to be the center of attention.
True. So, and I think she and Porsha, they've been good. They've been bad. They've been good. So right now they're in a good space, so it could work. We'll
know better after Ultimate Girls Trip.
Yeah,
seeing how that went, and apparently from everything we've heard, that went well, and that's probably one of the reasons why they're in talks to bring NeNe back, if they are indeed.
For sure, the door is open.
Yes, not slammed shut by litigation.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Yeah, that'd be good.
But yes, back to the listening part. Is that where we're at?
Yeah, we're somewhere around there. We just talked a lot about horse poop.
Yes.
Did you think you'd be talking about horse poop today?
I did not.
Okay. Yeah, me neither.
That coming was not on the bingo card, as the kids say. No. And Angela brought out her fans that still need work.
Yes, which apparently they blind Porsha in the face and then blow her wig back too far.
Well, they got caught in her wig.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't see that. I thought it just blew her hair too far.
No, that's glued down.
Got it. Okay,
got caught up. So yeah, I liked the K. Michelle alcohol songs.
Her wig, though. What about her country wig?
I liked the country wig.
I don't know why I was surprised to see it. I just don't know why every country wig has to be big wig.
Because that's country hair.
I guess it is, but...
Why are the hair closer to Jesus?
I know, but I just wasn't expecting it. I just wasn't. I was caught off guard.
I liked it. It was full, but it was still her. It wasn't like... It was country, but not like,
It was a little Black Tammy Wynette to me.
No, that would be much more structured. This was like, it was a little loose.
Okay.
Like real like old school country would be like shellacked in place, like with a little flip.
I don't know why. I just thought of Tammy Wynette, and I was thinking of Press Your Luck in the 80s. They had a whammy tie-net.
Yeah, it's a whammy tie. In the 80s, we mean the show that we just saw probably a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, probably.
Watch old game shows on the channel. Yes, that's accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, whammies. Okay, sorry. No, it's good. And the first song when she started singing it, I feel like the music wasn't quite right. Like I think she was on spot, but I feel like the guitar and everything in the background was just off a little bit. And it finally got in sync where I was like, okay, this is sounding right. Like it took a couple verses for me to be like, okay, this sounds okay.
Right. What did you think about her passing the mic to all the ladies?
Like, it seems like they were all properly warned it was going to happen. Cause, like,
I don't think they were.
No, they were. Because I think Drew mentioned it later that, like, when she was like, I hope she doesn't pass the mic down to me. She said she was going to do something like, do something, but I didn't think it was that.
Know the words. So I think they were like, all like, whoa, whoa.
Oh, they were just riffing.
Yeah.
Yeah, for someone who should be able to riff musically, Drew did not know how. I thought Shamea was great. I thought Pinky did an okay job with her
part. They all sing.
Yeah.
Like, except for Phaedra.
Yeah, Angela's was a little stiff. Her little contribution.
Angela's all like, yeah. Hype up, yeah.
Yeah. But no, that was really cute. It was good.
Yes.
And I want to know what the rest of the album is. I want to know if there's a song about gin and tonics. There's like My Morning Screwdriver. Like if every song is alcohol themed, okay, cool. Right. But like also I do wonder like how country cliche is that? Like not every country song is there's a tear in my beer, that whole thing.
Also like Jesus and whiskey, like that's very country because they're talking about Jesus, they're talking about, alcohol.
But at what point does it become a parody? That's what I wonder.
The seriousness that you bring to it.
All right. That's true, because a lot of country music is a parody of itself, so.
That's true. I think her voice lends itself to country, because her accent is so strong, and it's just like, Jesus and whiskey.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it just...
Can we talk about her sister?
Who is like a clone.
Her identical twin sister, apparently? No, they're not identical twins, but they have the same voice. If you were to have changed, they could have done a Freaky Friday thing.
Well, even Phaedra's like, wait, I thought that was Kay.
Yeah, it's just shorter than Kay. I don't know how. I don't know how it's possible, but apparently. No, it was very interesting to see. Shamea's reaction was interesting. Her confessional or whatever was saying, like, she said, I'm going to miss R&B K. Michelle or whatever.
No, that was Pinky.
Was Pinky?
But I like Country Michelle.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then Shamea said, like, something that... One of them said something about like K. Michelle's country music. It was like the right. I don't know. They made it seem like
I think it's still Pinky.
One of them made it seem like K. Michelle's country persona has been around for years. When the one right before them was like, "This is a brand new thing," which made me think like, do they not know that this is a new thing?
I feel like she's been trying. Well, she said she's been trying to do this album for a while, so she's probably like put out things, not albums, but like probably. When the very beginning of the season, she performs at the CMA Awards or something.
Oh, right.
When she had the whole thing with
Academy of Country Music.
Yes. So I think she's been gearing up, trying to do this, but been told no because I like the whole part of, that this is music that originated in Black culture, but people are so quick to say Black people can't sing country.
Oh.
And it's a big deal for her to like be on a major label in Nashville because a lot of people can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, Beyonce did, but Beyonce is Beyonce and she already had a label and she could just be like, this is what I want to do. And, people are still saying, oh, it's not real country.
Right.
And it's like, but it is. And there's a lot of, it's very intertwined.
Yeah.
The culture and the country.
Yeah, no, I'd be curious to know how the rest of the album works and when that comes out and, we can listen to it in the car on the way to work one day.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Or a trip down to the city.
Yeah, one of those things. Yeah, we can do that. I mean, I'm not a big fan of country music. That's why I'm being all...
I don't really listen to it, like, outside of...
Cowboy Carter.
Yeah. Or Shania back in the day.
Oh, right.
Or the Chicks.
Yeah.
So
the crossovers and Beyonce.
Pretty much.
Got it.
Yes.
So then this is where, for whatever reason...
Drew thinks that this is a good time to try to get an I gotcha with this Black shit.
Yeah.
And even Phaedra was like, why are we showing these texts from Black? What are we doing here?
And I called it, like, we paused on the text. Like, that response that Kay gave was very much like she could have given to anybody.
Anybody.
That like, oh, thanks, thanks, handsome. I saw you out in the crowd.
And maybe she like got the dates wrong about when it happened, but it was still a very benign text exchange.
Right. Regardless, it's not like she was sending her, like, sexting him,
Right. Or like, come to my house. My husband's out. Like, what is Drew trying to prove from this?
Yeah.
Like, you're a liar. And then
in the midst of it all, she falls down.
Karma got her.
Admits to tripping on her pants to her assistant.
Yes.
And then later on says she was pushed down.
In her confessional months later. Oh, I was pushed.
Oh, no, she's saying it to Porsha outside the venue, too.
You're right. Yeah.
That's when Porsha was like, I don't know, those pants look pretty long.
She's like, it was the heat of the fans, because we see like Kay's fans are like, bye.
Yeah.
And that's when Porsha's like, can't someone just be discombobulated at a country party?
It's crazy.
That's the line. That's the name of this episode.
It is. Yeah. I mean, it was good. I like that they at least come back together for a group photo. I mean,
right. And so when Angela was like, oh, typical Angela. Here's the thing about Angela. She just always needs to like be on it. And it's like, can you just take a break for a second? You don't need to like try to like stir the pot every moment or read someone down at every moment.
Right.
When she starts like reading Kelli, it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, let's just take a picture and go our separate ways.
And it's also like, it's not like they didn't know that was like the finale of the end of filming. So it could have just been like, hey, give it a rest. We don't need to be on anymore. Let's just be together.
There's no new episode next week. We're not filming next week. It's done.
Right.
Angie.
Yeah, save it for the reunion.
Yeah, but when she says to, like, Porsha and Shamea, oh, like, are you guys? And they're like, we're fine where we are.
Yeah.
Across very clearly far apart. When they did that group hug, I was like, not too close, guys.
Yeah.
We can't get Shamea and Porsha too close.
Yeah.
So, yes, I think we've gotten to most of the where they now.
No, I think we got to all of them.
Well, except Pinky filed bankruptcy.
Mm-hmm.
And,
talked about Angela.
Oh, Angela and her daughter
did more therapy.
And Fangie.
Yeah, they launched the fans.
And everything else we discussed with Drew and Shamea and Kelli and okay, music is coming out.
Yeah. Nothing new on that one.
Yeah.
So no, it was overall pretty good. I don't know how they're going to make 3 reunion episodes, but they'll find a way.
I think with Atlanta, it's like they really get very activated for the reunions. So I think it will be like a lot of reading, a lot of back and forth.
I saw the trailer with Andy doing the call and return.
What was that?
Yeah, I don't know what that was. Like, there's like,
and why was he just like in a seat like?
It's Andy just being like, hey, oh, like, I didn't
like,
get it.
Boom, boom, boom. Easy.
I mean,
that's a banger.
Andy gets invited to one cookout, and he just feels like he can just keep on going, man. So
one cookout.
But yeah, I think we did cover it all.
Yeah.
And I think we can safely say we can cover more of it next time.
Until next time.